Nature can be beautiful, but sometimes its beauty hides deadly dangers. In this video, we'll explore the top 20 most poisonous plants and how their toxic properties can cause harm to humans and animals. From subtle symptoms to life-threatening conditions, knowing about these plants could save a life. Oleander, also known as Nerium oleander, contains the toxin oleandrin. The toxins in oleander affect the heart, causing arrhythmia and potentially fatal heart failure. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, and dizziness. Avoid touching or ingesting any part of the plant. If ingested, seek immediate medical attention. Do not induce vomiting. Aconite, or Aconitum spp, contains the toxin aconitine. Aconitine disrupts the nervous system, causing symptoms like nausea, convulsions, and death. It affects heart rhythm and can cause respiratory failure. Do not handle the plant without gloves. Its toxins can be absorbed through the skin. In case of ingestion, seek emergency medical help immediately. Poison ivy, known scientifically as Toxicodendron radicans, contains the toxin urushiol. It causes severe skin irritation, rashes, and blisters upon contact. It can also lead to systemic reactions if spread to the eyes or respiratory system. Learn to identify poison ivy and wear protective clothing when hiking or gardening. Wash affected areas with soap and water as soon as possible. Apply antihistamines or hydrocortisone cream for relief. Deadly nightshade, also known as Atropa belladonna, contains the toxins atropine and scopolamine. These toxins can cause dilated pupils, sensitivity to light, blurred vision, and tachycardia. In severe cases, they can lead to delirium, seizures, and even death. It's crucial to avoid eating any part of the plant, including the berries, and if ingestion does occur, seek medical attention immediately. Foxglove, scientifically known as Digitalis purpurea, contains the toxins digitoxin and digoxin. These toxins primarily affect the heart, causing arrhythmia and potentially fatal heart failure. Symptoms of poisoning include nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. It's best to avoid touching the plant and its seeds. If someone consumes any part of it, it's vital to call poison control or seek immediate medical attention. Water hemlock from the cicuta species contains the potent toxin sicutoxin. This toxin impacts the central nervous system, leading to seizures, respiratory failure, and death. It's important to stay away from the plant's roots, especially when hiking in wetlands. If ingestion happens, emergency medical attention should be sought immediately. Ricinus, also known as Ricinus communis, contains a potent toxin called ricin. Ricin causes severe abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea, followed by organ failure and death if ingested. It's crucial to avoid consuming any part of this plant. If exposure occurs, seek immediate medical help. There's no antidote, but supportive treatment can be provided. The autumn crocus, or Colchicum autumnal, contains the toxin colchicine. Colchicine damages the kidneys and liver, leading to multi-organ failure. It also affects cell division, causing tissue damage. It's important to avoid handling or ingesting this plant. If consumed, seek immediate medical attention, as colchicine poisoning is often fatal without treatment. Yew, known scientifically as Taxus spp, contains taxine alkaloids. These toxins affect the heart, causing arrhythmias and potentially fatal heart failure. Symptoms include dizziness, confusion, and difficulty breathing. Do not consume the leaves, berries, or seeds of this plant. In case of ingestion, seek immediate medical attention. Lily of the valley, scientifically known as Convallaria majalis, contains a toxin called convalatoxin. This toxin affects the heart, causing arrhythmias and heart failure. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, and dizziness. It's important to avoid consuming any part of the plant, and in case of ingestion, seek medical attention immediately. The castor bean plant, or Ricinus communis, contains the toxin ricin. Similar to Ricinus, ricin causes severe gastrointestinal distress, liver and kidney damage, and even death. To stay safe, do not consume the seeds or any part of the plant. If poisoning is suspected, seek emergency medical attention right away. Angel's trumpet, known scientifically as Brugmansia sp, contains toxins such as scopolamine and hyoscyamine. These toxins cause hallucinations, delirium, tachycardia, and respiratory failure. It's crucial to keep away from the plant and not ingest it. Immediate medical intervention is needed in case of poisoning. Hemlock, also known as Conium maculatum, contains a toxin called conine. This toxin paralyzes the respiratory system, causing death by suffocation. To avoid any harm, you should definitely avoid handling or ingesting this plant, especially its seeds. And if ingestion does occur, immediate medical attention is absolutely required. Monkshood, or Aconitum spp, contains a toxin known as aconitine. This toxin affects the heart and nervous system, leading to symptoms like vomiting, convulsions, and even death. It's crucial to avoid handling or ingesting any part of this plant. Should poisoning occur, seeking medical help immediately is essential. Dumcane, scientifically referred to as Dieffenbachia spp, contains calcium oxalate crystals. When chewed or swallowed, this plant causes intense burning and swelling in the mouth and throat, which can lead to difficulty breathing and swallowing. To stay safe, do not chew or ingest the plant. If exposure happens, wash your mouth with water and seek medical attention for relief. Cherry laurel, also known as Prunus laurocerasus, contains cyanogenic glycosides. These toxins release cyanide, which can cause difficulty breathing, dizziness, and even death if ingested in large amounts. It's crucial to avoid eating the berries or leaves of this plant. If ingestion occurs, you should seek emergency medical attention immediately. Spurge laurel contains daphnitoxin, which can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and severe skin irritation. Ingesting large quantities can be fatal. To stay safe, do not ingest any part of this plant. If you come into contact with it, wash the affected skin immediately with water and seek medical help if ingestion happens. Azalea or rhododendron species contain toxins known as granutoxins. These toxins can cause nausea, vomiting, weakness, and irregular heartbeats. It's crucial to avoid consuming any part of the plant. If any symptoms of poisoning appear, seek medical attention immediately. Poison hemlock, scientifically known as Conium maculatum, contains the toxin conine. Conine interferes with neuromuscular function, leading to paralysis and possibly death by respiratory failure. Avoid eating or handling any part of this plant. If poisoning occurs, immediate medical treatment is required. Tansy, or Tanacetum vulgare, contains a toxin called thujone. Thujone can cause convulsions, vomiting, and damage to the kidneys and liver. It's best to avoid ingesting large amounts of this plant. If poisoning happens, seek medical attention without delay. While nature can be a beautiful place to explore, it's essential to recognize the dangers that certain plants can pose. Always exercise caution, know what you're dealing with, and seek medical help immediately if you suspect poisoning. Stay safe and be informed about the world around you.